the best fighters out there, so I was one of the best.
I mean, you was the
God damn, what the
Been ahead of my peers, this used to pedal the slowest. Now you pedal the fastest in a circle of motion. Fame moved up in weight, ran out of opponents, so it's time to... And I'm still one hungry motherfucker, so I drop more shit than a one-handed butler. Do the Charlos need to face better competition? Like Demetrius Andrade said, yes, that's what we all pushing for, right? That's the name of the game. The best face the best. It's your guy, Famous Athletics. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a video like this. Throw that straight left down the pipe. Make sure you hit that like button and share this with anybody you talk boxing with. Or any type of sports. Famous Athletic, the dopest channel on the planet. Now that we got that out the way, Demetrius Andrade made a statement saying that Charlo hasn't fought anyone. Now, this has been said from fans, haters, blogs, media outlets, YouTubers, YouTube influencers. Everybody's been saying this. We all know that's the case, but when there's rhyme, there's reason. You get what I'm saying? Where there's cause, there's effect. And pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Let's run down the list. We had Danny Jacobs in a situation with Charlo. Matter of fact, let's go before that. We had Canelo and Triple G that just passed. Canelo beats Triple G in a tough decision. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you put it, slice it, dice it, it's still, as far as the fans are concerned, it's cut down the middle. Right? So with that being said, we have Canelo beating Triple G. Now, he is the champion, if I'm not mistaken, the WBC. Whatever title he has, Charlo is the mandatory for it. We're going to wait to the WBC, see how they talk about maybe influencing Canelo to actually fight or what they're going to do. Because, you know, the WBC has a way of enhancing rules for certain fighters and not others. So you got Canelo and Triple G. That match took place. 160-pound fighters. Two of the top 160-pounder fighters in the game right now. That happened. The outcome, Canelo Alvarez was victorious. Next, we have Danny Jacobs versus Sergey Derevyanchenko. Now, we had the run-in between Jermell Charlo and Danny Jacobs in New York at the Barclays Center in the back. And we know how that went. Most people saw it for what it was. It is what it is. That's the past. Let's move on. So you have these other two top guys in the division that could have fought Charlo beforehand, but the fights never got made. You know, I'm not going into the full backstory. We know what time it is when we're talking about this boxing. She got Famous Athletics. Once again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, smash the notification button. We working. I'm doing this like a live stream. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So Danny Jacobs has been in the running to possibly get a rematch with Triple G, but Triple G lost, so maybe he can get a Canelo fight. But these are the key players in the game right now. He's taking on Sergey Derevyanchenko. Not an easy guy to beat, not a pushover, but I think Danny Jacobs beats him. Easy. It may be a war, who knows? Next, we have Demetrius Andrade taking on Billy Joe Saunders for the WBO title at 160 pounds. The middleweight division is stacked. How many more fighters or people going to complain about the 160-pound division this year when we had some of the key fights? You know, they're taking the steal from the shine from, the welterweight division. We got a whole bunch of guys there, and they are not mixing it up, but the 160-pound division is getting hot. We in the kitchen, we cooking with the grease. It's popping, pop, 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 pop. You know, it's on fire. And the only thing we can do is congratulate. But where does this leave Jermell Charlo as he plans to come back in December, hopefully in Texas, for a hometown fight? The key players are there. You got an undisputed match coming up. Billy Joe Saunders versus Demetrius Andrade in Boston. Canelo Alvarez and Triple G just happened. Canelo comes back in December. But will he fight Charlo in Houston? You know what I'm saying? And will we get Munguia fighting Jermell? That would be perfect. Two Golden Boys headshots. Pop, pop. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know if that's going to happen. And then in between, you got Danny Jacobs versus Sergey Derevchenko next. You know? It's a full house. These guys have to bring Charlo in the mix. Charlo, I don't know what Charlo's doing that's keeping these guys away from him, but he's possibly the only guy knocking these guys out of fashion from a lower weight to a higher weight. He's possibly, if I'm not mistaken, Canelo was whooping guys at 154, but he wasn't stopping and dropping them like Charlo was. But Charlo hasn't faced the competitors that Canelo has, and everybody say he needs to face better people, such as Demetrius Andrade. Even he said it. He doesn't even mention Charlo's name now that he got the Billy Joe Saunders fight. You notice that, right? Because he feel like he's a plateau above him, saying he just moved up to 160, and now Charlo has to get his feet wet. You know what I'm saying? So I can see the diva-ish coming out of people, and this may have backfired from when Charlo was saying he's irrelevant. Now he has a fight with a WBO champion on the network. We don't know what's going to be the viewings, the ratings. I don't care about that. I care about these guys fighting. So for the people who want to know about it, listen carefully. It doesn't matter to me. Get Charlo in the mix. Charlo, get yourself in the mix. Fight one of these guys. Be entertaining. Do what you do. Lions only. Go for the gusto, the juggler. You know how we do. It's lions only over here, baby. Nothing more, nothing less but a lion. We ready to roar. Charlo, we got to get you a prime fight. So your brother as well. So these guys can stop sleeping on you because they don't want to see you prosper. You know what I'm saying? It's like no dance partner, but you go to the prom all fresh. Doesn't make sense, and none of the girls want to dance with you because they all take it. That's impossible. So it's impossible in boxing for everybody to stay away from Jermell Charlo. Can somebody grow some nuts? Triple G, will you fight him? Canelo, will you fight him? I'm tired of hearing fans saying, don't you think he needs to step up? How he's going to get the fight that y'all want him to see if he's not fighting? He's ready now. He don't need no tune-up bouts to fight Danny Jacobs, to fight Sergey Derevchenko, which I think he could have fought Charlo, but he didn't. He doesn't need a tune-up to fight Demetrius Andrade, Billy Joe Saunders, none of these guys. So whatever it takes to get Charlo in the mix, get him in the mix, get him in the loop. You know, I'm not here to defend nobody. I call it straight down the pipe, and that's how we do it on Famus Athletics AAA. Everything's a sport, so it's my sportsmanship award, and just like that, Famus is gone.
If you do that, I think Canelo will fight you. I just don't see Canelo. He's never given me that kind of idea that he's afraid of people. I just don't see him as afraid of nobody. I don't think he can beat everybody, but I don't think he's afraid of nobody, man. I just don't see him as afraid of any of these dudes, man. But I do think that his promotional team is like, yeah, that's a high risk, very low reward. So I think his promotional team like, let's kind of swerve this one if we can, see if we can, talk to these sanctioning bodies to get out of that fight, or at least delay it as long as possible. And that's what I think it's gonna take, man. If he vacates the WBA title, that's some whole shit. And I don't want to hear anybody. I don't care if you Mexican or not, bro.
Everything's a sport, so is my sportsmanship award. You nice on the gas, he fast 15, about to speed up. I went from peanuts, nigga, elephants, painting pictures. How do you train a gorilla? Morning shake, bananas in it, feeding a lion a red steak. Striped tiger shaking the cage, playing with fire, he jumping through rings. Clothes on fire, that's my rings. What type of acts I'm up against? On my ring master shit, best ad-lib goes to me. All you can say is She lit the can and then she swings. Put on the straps, petite trapeze, throwing them roses at my feet, loving the way I fuck the beat. Don't make me have you in the zone out till I hit it home. Late night hour, Mrs. Jones, stretch you out one in the motion, trying to keep that body tone. My bitch.